Hey everybody, welcome to PBM's Video Entertainment, and it's that time of the year where I show off my... Is something the matter? Is it because of that All Engines Go, Thomas? Is it? It probably is. Well, I believe we could fix that. There we go, that's better. Anyways, as I was saying, hello everybody, welcome to PBM's Video Entertainment, and it's that time of the year where I show off my Thomas & Friends Home Media Collection. Better late than never. I was meant to work on it on the 7th, but I was away on vacation, stuff like that. Well, like I said, better late than never. Yep, it's that time of year where I show off my Thomas & Friends Home Media Collection, like VHS tapes, DVDs, Blu-rays, imports, CDs, and like Wooden Train bonus packs. And to make this a little special, I will show off my video games and stuff like that. Anyways, now without further ado, let's jump into my Thomas & Friends Home Media Collection 2022. So first up, we're going to start with my VHS tapes, like we always do. So, let's begin. So, I have Thomas Gets Tricked. This is a original print. And I know the case, it's seen better days. Like, almost looked like it was been tossed in a fire, and it didn't, and some parts were like burned, stuff like that. Well, the case, like, I got at a Goodwill. I mean, this tape right here, this was originally in a Daisy and Other Stories, so ever since I found this at a thrift store, or I think it was Salvation Army, yeah, whenever they used to sell, like, VHS tape, stuff like that, so I got rid of, like, the Daisy case and just, like, of course, put this on there. Anyways, yep. The original print of Thomas Gets Tricked and Other Stories. Next up, James Learns a Lesson. This is a 1992 reprint. James Learns a Lesson, 2001 reprint. Tenders and Turntables. This is a 1982 reprint. Thomas Breaks the Rules, original print. Better Late Than Never, 1982 reprint. Trust Thomas, original print. Thomas Gets Bumped, original print. Got a half price books for $1. Really great deal. Daisy and Other Stories, original print with this gold Video License of the Year, Thomas Friends sticker from 1983. James Goes Buzz Buzz, original. Percy's Ghostly Trick, original. Thomas Christmas Party, original. Rusty to the Rescue, original. Thomas Special Letter, original. 2002 reprint of Thomas and a Special Letter. Thomas' Friends Help Out. The case, it's original, but the tape, it's a reprint. 2002 reprint of Thomas and His Friends Help Out. 2001 reprint of Gallant Old Engine. Original print of Sing Along and Stories. Original print of Thomas Meets the Queen. Original print of Thomas and His Friends Get Along. (2000) reprint of Get Along. Thomas Comes to Breakfast blue tape inside the Make Someone Happy case. I got it at a thrift store called Savers. 2003 reprint of A Big Day for Thomas. 2001 reprint of Cranky Bugs. Original copy of Races, Rescues, and Runaways. 2001 reprint of Racist Rescues and Runaways. 10 Years of Thomas, the original 1999 print, blue tape sticker label. 10 Years of Thomas, 2000/2001, basically reprint, blue tape. 10 Years of Thomas, the case is from 1999, while the tape is from 2000/2001. And then the complete 2001 reprint. Spills and Chills, black tape, not blue tape. I want to get the blue tape because that one has the Thomas and the Magic Railroad trailer, teaser trailer. Make Someone Happy. And this one actually comes with the Make Someone Happy tape. Thomas's Christmas Wonderland with a red metallic border or outlining. And tape, black tape. Thomas and the Magic Railroad. I love this movie. Thomas's Trackside Tunes. Best of Percy, the original 2001 print. I will do a supplemental on this sometime in the future. 2002 reprint of Best of Percy. 2001 original print of Best of Thomas. 2004 reprint of Best of Thomas. Best of James. Salty's Secret. Percy's Chocolate Crunch. James and the Red Balloon. Original print of Thomas's Snowy Surprise. Best of Gordon. Thomas's Train Yard Adventures video sampler. New Friends for Thomas original. Steamies versus Diesels. Thomas and the Jet Engine. It's Great to Be an Engine. Hooray for Thomas. Songs from the Station. Percy Saves the Day. And Track Stars. And now, these I have in like clamshell case, stuff like that. Here's the official Thomas and the Magic Railroad in a clamshell case. And I'm gonna show off these, then I'll show off like my custom made covers, stuff like that. Here we have the original 1999 print of Cranky Bugs and tape, it's original. And 1985 reprint of Thomas Gets Bumped. Now, Cranky Bugs and Thomas Gets Bumped, I remember getting these two at a Goodwill. I think I paid, I want to say, they were each like, I want to say 25 cents each or $1 each. It's one of those two. And now, moving on to the VHS tapes with custom-made artwork. Here we have Thomas, Percy, and the Dragon. This is a reprint. No, wait. This is the original print from 1983. Yep. Originally released by Strand Home Video. And here we have Best of Percy. This is original. This is actually a childhood from my grandmother's And that's all the VHS tapes that I have so far. Now we'll jump into the Thomas DVDs. Alright, we will now jump into my Thomas and Friends DVDs. So, let's begin, starting with Thomas and the Magic Railroad, Best of Thomas, Make Someone Happy, Best of James, Cranky Bugs, Races, Rescues, and Runaways, Best of Percy, Spills and Chills, Thomas's Christmas Wonderland with Music C sampler from Thomas's Songs and Roundhouse Rhythms, Salty's Secret, Thomas and His Friends Help Out, Percy's Chocolate Crunch, James and the Red Balloon, Fun with Thomas, one of the DVD samplers, Thomas's Snowy Surprise with a silver, shiny silver outlining or border, whatever you want to call it. Best of Gordon, Thomas and His Friends Get Along, New Friends for Thomas, Steamies versus Diesels, Thomas and the Jet Engine, It's Great to Be an Engine, The Early Years, the complete first season, Hooray for Thomas, Thomas's Soda Celebration, Songs from the Station, James Learns a Lesson, Percy Saves the Day, 10 Years of Thomas with a really nice slipcover, Calling All Engines, Thomas Comes to Breakfast, Thomas and the Really Brave Engines, Track Stars, Thomas Gets Bumped, Sing Along and Stories, Tales from the Tracks, Thomas, Percy, and the Dragon, On Site with Thomas, Thomas's Halloween Adventures, Come Ride the Rails, Trust Thomas, A Big Day for Thomas, Milkshake Muddle, Percy's Ghostly Trick, Thomas and the Special Letter, Thomas's Trusty Friends, Thomas Gets Tricked, James Goes Buzz Buzz, Carnival Capers with a really, really nice slipcover, Thomas and the Toy Workshop, Ultimate Christmas, Thomas and the Treasure, Percy Takes the Plunge, Trackside Tunes, Engines and Escapades with a really nice slipcover, Mud, Glorious Mud, Henry and the Elephant, The Great Discovery. Rusty to the Rescue. Railway Friends. High Speed Adventures with a really nice slipcover. Team Up with Thomas. Percy and the Bandstand. Hero of the Rails. Holiday Express. Jumping into the CGI Thomas DVDs. Splish, Splash, Splosh. In a Blockbuster case. You can see all the Blockbuster stickers in the case. It's Blockbuster. Thomas and the Runaway Kite. The Greatest Stories, featuring episodes from seasons 1 through 11. Cranky Bugs. I'm sorry, Creaky Cranky. Excuse me. Yeah, I already showed Cranky Bugs. This is Creaky Cranky. Yeah, sorry, the Cranky name kind of, it threw me off. Yeah, yeah, but this is Creaky Cranky. Whoops. Misty Island Rescue with a really nice slipcover. Merry Winter Wish. The Lion of Sodor. Wobbly Wheels and Whistles. Pop Goes Thomas. The Birthday Express. Whoops. Thomas in Charge. Day of the Diesels. Merry Christmas, Thomas. Rescue on the Rails. Curious Cargo. Up, Up, and Away. Engine Friends, another classic compilation release. This features episodes from seasons 1 through 11, just like with Greatest Stories. Schoolhouse Delivery. Blue Mountain Mystery with a really, really nice slipcover. A Very Thomas Christmas. Sticky Situations. Mighty Matters. Go Go Thomas. Railway Mischief with a really nice slipcover. This used to be a Walmart exclusive. Animals Aboard. This is, I finally found the Lionsgate original print. King of the Railway with a really nice slipcover. Santa's Little Engine. The Thomas Way. Spills and Thrills. Trouble on the Tracks. Not to be confused with the video game. And now jumping into the Thomas Friends DVDs distributed by Universal Studios. Engines to the Rescue. Tale of the Brave with a really nice slipcover. The Christmas Engines with a slipcover. Signals Crossed. Dinos and Discoveries. Slipcover. The Adventure Begins. Really great movie. Whale of a Tale, Wild Water Rescue, Sodor's Legend of the Lost Treasure, great movie, the slipcover, Thomas' Christmas Carol with slipcover, Tales on the Rails. Now, this DVD is called Thomas's Railway Adventures. This one, the case it's custom made, it did not originally come like this. This was originally came with like a Take and Play 2.0 Thomas toy. And the episodes are Slippy Sodor and The Early Bird. Next up, Start Your Engines with slipcover. The Great Race with DVD and digital HD. Tinsel on the Tracks with slipcover. Ultimate Friendship Adventures. Extraordinary Engines. Now jumping into Mattel Thomas DVDs. Journey Beyond Sodor. Christmas on Sodor. Big World, Big Adventures, the movie. Now on to the All Engines Go Thomas DVDs. Time for Teamwork with slipcover. Race for the Sodor Cup. And last but not least, Best Friends. Alright, I've got some more Thomas DVDs inside here. On this case, yeah, labeled it as Thomas DVDs. And, of course, I applied some Thomas stickers all over this box. Pretty cool. So, yeah, this is filled with, like, Canadian prints, reprints, and stuff like that. So, let's have a look. So, starting off, this is the Canadian copy of Thomas and the Magic Railroad. And of course has like artwork that you could like flip around, like just take the case and then flip it the other side. It's pretty cool. Alternative copy of Best of Thomas, over 60 minutes of bonus features. Best of Thomas with a music CD sampler from Thomas' Songs Roundhouse Rhythms. The CD is exactly the same, just like with Thomas's Christmas Wonderland. Best of Thomas, slim case from 2005. 2009 Lionsgate reprint of Make Someone Happy. Best of James with music CD sampler. Songs from Thomas' Songs Roundhouse Rhythms. '2009 Lionsgate reprint of Best of James. 2009 Lionsgate reprint Best of James in a library case. Cranky Bugs, the one with like the error spine with two Ghislaine logos. Cranky Bugs, this is the Lionsgate reprint from 2009. Races, Rescues, and Runaways, slim case, 2009 Lionsgate reprint. Best of Percy, 2009 Lionsgate reprint. Spills and Chills, Lionsgate reprint. Oops, knocked my camera, or my phone. Thomas's Christmas Wonderland with music CD sampler from Thomas's Trainyard Tracks, featuring two exclusive songs, I guess you could say, which are Winter Wonderland and Snow Song. Yeah, those two songs are not on the actual Thomas Trainyard Tracks CD. You can only find it on this one and on the Thomas Snowy Surprise Music CD Sampler edition, which I'll show you that in a moment. But yeah. Thomas and His Friends Help Out, Lionsgate reprint. Here's another version of Thomas and Friends Help Out. Thomas and His Friends Help Out in a different case, stuff like that. And disc is different. Percy's Chocolate Crunch, Music C Sampler Edition, featuring songs from Trainyard Tracks. 2009 Lionsgate reprint of Chocolate Crunch, Percy's Chocolate Crunch, excuse me. James and the Red Balloon, and yeah, the disc is different. Yeah, Lionsgate reprint of James and the Red Balloon. Thomas Snowy Surprise with a gray border outlining. Thomas Snowy Surprise with the Music C sampler, just like I mentioned that before. Thomas Snowy Surprise in a slim case. 2009 Lionsgate reprint of Snowy Surprise. Universal reprint of Snowy Surprise. Best of Gordon slim case copy from 2005. 2009 Lionsgate reprint of Best of Gordon. Lionsgate reprint of Best New Friends for Thomas. And in this red case, it's Thomas and the Jet Engine. 2009 Lionsgate reprint of Thomas and the Jet Engine. 2007 20th Century Fox reprint of It's Great to Be an Engine. Universal reprint of It's Great to Be an Engine. The early years. This little beat up copy. Yeah, I got this in a eBay lot with David Diesel's and Engines to the Rescue. Yeah, this fella needs a good home, so yeah. It is safe and sound with me. So, next, Hooray for Thomas with this strange looking spine. Screener copy of Thomas's Sodor Celebration. Excuse me, sorry, I'm trying to get my DVDs all lined up and not falling down. Anyways, this is the 2006 Fox reprint of Thomas's Sodor Celebration. Lionsgate reprint of Sodor Celebration. Songs from the Station. This is the 2006 20th Century Fox reprint. This is one of the Lionsgate reprints of James Learns a Lesson. This is from the Learning is Fun collection. Universal reprint of James Learns a Lesson. Slim case copy of 10 Years of Thomas. Calling All Engines, Lionsgate reprint. Lionsgate reprint Calling All Engines from the Learning is Fun collection. Universal reprint of Calling All Engines. This is basically a Lionsgate reprint of Thomas Comes to Breakfast, but they retitled it as Pop Goes to Diesel. Thomas and the Really Brave Engines, slim case copy. Slim case copy of Track Stars. Lionsgate reprint of Track Stars in this carry case, DVD case. Universal reprint of Track Stars. Slim case copy of Thomas Gets Bumped. This is basically a Lionsgate reprint of Sing Along Stories, but they retitled it as Hop on Board Songs and Stories, and this one comes with a DVD plus a music CD right here. Thomas, Percy and Dragon, slim case copy. Lionsgate reprint of Thomas, Percy and Dragon. Slim case copy of On Site with Thomas. 2007 Incubator re-release of Thomas's Halloween Adventures with a really, really nice slipcover, but the case, it's the original copy from 2006. And we have the 2009 Lionsgate reprint of Halloween Adventures. That's all from this box. Now I'm going to show you the next box, which I will get that right now. Alright, I've got the other box, and I labeled it as More Thomas DVDs. So, let's begin. Starting off with the 2014 Universal re-release of Thomas's Halloween Adventures. Yep. Next, hold on, let me get these. Come Ride the Rails, slim case copy. Lionsgate re-release of Come Ride the Rails. Slim case copy of A Big Day for Thomas. Lionsgate re-release of Big Day for Thomas. Lionsgate reprint of Thomas's Trusty Friends. Lionsgate reprint of James Goes Buzz Buzz. Lionsgate reprint of Thomas and the Toy Workshop. Universal reprint of Toy Workshop. Lionsgate reprint of Ultimate Christmas. Universal reprint of Ultimate Christmas. Lionsgate reprint of Thomas and the Treasure. Lionsgate reprint of Percy Takes the Plunge. And DVDs have toppled over, but that's okay. Canadian copy of Percy Takes the Plunge. Lionsgate reprint of Engines and Escapades. Lionsgate reprint of Mud Glorious Mud. One of the Canadian copies, I believe, distributed by Lion Cub. Lion Cub copy of Mud Glorious Mud, and I believe this one's an import from Canada as well. At least I think so. Universal reprint of Mud Glorious Mud. Lionsgate reprint of Henry and the Elephant. Universal reprint of Railway Friends. Universal reprint of Team Up with Thomas. I apologize. I was about to say something else, but yeah. Anyways, slim case copy of Team Up with Thomas. Slim case copy Holiday Express. Canadian copy of Holiday Express. Universal reprint of Dave the Diesels. Universal reprint of Curious Cargo. Yeah, this is jammed in pretty tight. I apologize for all this. Yeah. Let me get one of the DVDs out so that way I could pull the next one out easily. I apologize. Up and Away. One of the, I believe this is a reprint from, if I could look at, yeah, this is a 2017 Universal reprint of Up and Away. Next, Universal reprint of Blue Mountain Mystery. Very Thomas Christmas, Universal re-release from 2016. Yep. Muddy Matters, Canadian copy. Yeah, Canadian copy of Muddy Matters. Universal reprint of Railway Mischief. And last but not least, Universal re-release of Animals Aboard. Now I'm going to show you all the double features that I have so far. Thomas and Magic Railroad double feature with Elmo and Grouchland. Thomas Gets Tricked with Percy's Ghostly Trick, Anchor Bay copy. Lionsgate re-release of Thomas Gets Tricked with Percy's Ghostly Trick. Anchor Bay copy of Thomas' Trusty Friends with On Site with Thomas. Lionsgate reprint of Trusty Friends and On Site. And Universal reprint of On Site with Thomas and Thomas' Trusty Friends. Next, Lionsgate re-release of Toy Workshop with Really Brave Engines. Universal re-release of Toy Workshop and Really Brave Engines. Anchor Bay copy of Trust Thomas with A Big Day for Thomas. Lionsgate re-release of Trust Thomas with A Big Day for Thomas. The Universal reprint. Next up, Thomas and Treasure with Thomas, Percy, and the Dragon. Anchor Bay copy of James Goes Buzz Buzz with Thomas Special Letter. Lionsgate reprint. On Tag with Thomas with Races, Rescues, and Runaways. New Friends for Thomas with Spills and Chills, Lionsgate copy with a Easter front postcard. Universal reprint of New Friends for Thomas with Spills and Chills. Best of James with Best of Thomas. Steamy's First Easels with Thomas's Soda Celebration. Here's a Halloween pack. Thomas Halloween Adventures with Percy's Ghostly Trick. And last but not least, Thomas Gets Tricked with Thomas's Halloween Adventures. And that's all from this box. Now I'm gonna grab another box. Alright, for my next box I have even more Thomas DVDs, as the label says. So let's begin. Starting off, hold on, let me get some of these out of the way. I'm gonna show y'all my multi-packs. Starting off with Thomas and Friends Platinum Edition with Best of Thomas, Percy, and James. Totally Thomas Volume 1. This is a original 2004 print. Pretty cool. Totally Thomas Volume 1, 2008 Anchor Bay re-release. Yeah, 2008, right? Yeah, that's right, because 2008 was the last year of Anchor Bay distributing Thomas DVDs. Canadian copy of Totally Thomas Volume 1. Totally Thomas Volume 6. The 2008 Anchor Bay version. Best Tales on the Treks. So, Totally Thomas Volume 1 comes with Make Someone Happy, Spills and Chills, and Percy's Chocolate Crunch. While Totally Thomas Volume 6 comes with Percy Saves the Day, Thomas Special Letter, and Trust Thomas. Next, Best Tales on the Treks with all the 4 best ofs, 10 years, and Thomas and the Treasure. Soda Friends Holiday Collection with Snowy Surprise, Races, Rescues, and Runaways, and Toy Workshop. Here we have the complete Season 12, aka Adventure Pack. Playdate Pack with a pretty cool slipcover. Comes with Thomas and the Really Brave Engines, On Site with Thomas, and Thomas and the Jet Engine. Holiday Favorites. I remember getting this at a Half Price Books for $2, which is a really great deal. Comes with Ultimate Christmas, Merry Winter Wish, excuse me, and Holiday Express. Next up, Steam Team Collection with Splish Splash Splosh, The Lion of Sodor, Creaky Cranky, and Thomas and the Runaway Kites. Canadian copy of Adventure on the Treks with Thomas and Jet Engine, Percy's Ghostly Trick, Thomas Comes to Breakfast, Rusty to the Rescue, Steamy's First Easels, and Percy Saves the Day. Next, here we have the movie pack with Calling All Engines, Hero of the Rails, and The Great Discovery. Yeah. Next up, the 3 movie pack, which is basically, I guess you could say this one's Volume 1, I guess you could say, because it comes with Calling All Engines, Great Discovery, Hero of the Rails. And then this one comes with like the last 3 Miller era DVDs, which are Misty Island Rescue, David Diesel's, and Blue Mountain Mystery. Thomas's Holiday Collection comes with Holiday Express, Merry Christmas Thomas, Merry Winter Wish, Snowy Surprise, Toy Workshop, and Ultimate Christmas. Next, the Heroic Collection, and it comes with Tale of the Brave, Blue Mountain Mystery, David Diesel's Hero of the Rails, and Misty Island Rescue. Last but not least, here we have Thomas & Friends 10 Movie Birthday Collection, which comes with, well, this one's basically a re-release of the Heroic Collection, so it already comes with these 5. So basically these 5 movies are already in here, and it also comes with 5 more Thomas movies. We have Calling All Engines, King of the Railway, Great Race, Sodor's Legend of Lost Treasure, and Big World Big Adventures, the movie. Yep. Alright, next I'm going to show off my caseless DVD copies. So, first up we have Best of Thomas, Thomas and His Friends Help Out, The Early Years Disc 1, Songs from the Station, Percy Saves the Day, and Thomas and the Really Brave Engines. Now I'm going to show off those 2 special edition DVDs. Here we have Best of Percy with a Press My Nose I Whistle slipcover from 2007. Pretty cool. And here's a Hit Entertainment Collector's Edition copy of Salty's Secret. Looks really, really nice. I remember getting this from eBay. I think I paid, I want to say $27 or $28, which I know that's a lot of money, but but hear me out. I mean, this was like brand new sealed, and I basically did an unboxing of this and showed y'all like the only difference is like this DVD, it's in a collector's edition box with the Hit Entertainment logo, and has some like Hit Entertainment titles such as Kipper, Angelina Ballerina, Barney, Bob the Builder, and The Wiggles, which I know The Wiggles is not part of Hit Entertainment anymore, unfortunately. And here's what the back looks like. Yeah. Overall, this is pretty cool, I gotta say. Like, if you're a Hit Entertainment fan like I am, then this one's for you, for sure. I'm not sure if there's any other Hit Entertainment Collector's Edition box like these, but besides Salty's Secret, but yeah, pretty cool nonetheless. Anyways, now jumping into my Sounds of Sodor DVDs. So I have Thomas and His Friends Help Out. It's kind of strange how Edward has Thomas's face. Doesn't make any sense. And you got Thomas, Percy, Birdie, and Sir Topham Hatt. I'm not going to press any of the buttons. I'm just going to show y'all what the 4 buttons are. Anyways, next, 10 Years of Thomas with Thomas, James, Percy, and Harold. Next, Thomas and the Toy Workshop with a really, really awesome slipcover. Mud, Glorious Mud. Same characters just like with 10 Years of Thomas. Last but not least, Henry and the Elephant. And unfortunately, I don't have Thomas and the Treasure, which that's the one I really need to get to complete the Sounds of Sodor Collector's Edition Thomas DVDs. Next, I'm going to show y'all the Thomas Take Along DVDs. So, I have Thomas and the Special Letter, Gordon Takes a Tumble, and Henry and the Elephant. Now I'm going to show y'all my audio cassettes and CDs and stuff like that. So, we have, this is Best of Gordon Songs. Yeah, the case, like, I don't know what happened to the case, but yeah, I got this off eBay. This one's distributed by Warner Music Group, or basically by a company that is, this one's Warner Special Products, yeah. Warner Music Group or something like that. Basically part of the Warner company. And the songs are Thomas' Anthem, Come for the Ride, for side 1. Side 2 is Never, Never, Never Give Up, and Every Cloud Has a Silver Lining. Next up, Big Day for Thomas songs with, of course, the case. The songs are Thomas' Anthem, Boo Boo Choo Choo, Don't Judge a Book by Its Cover, or as it's titled, You Can't Judge a Book by Its Cover. And he's a really useful engine. And brand new sealed copy cassette of Thomas Songs from Roundhouse Rhythms. Here you have the songs from side 1 and side 2. If you want to pause and read those, feel free. Distributed by Kid Rhino. Here's what the other side looks like. Really nice. Here we have this story time. This was basically from a book with like 4 stories, which were Thomas Gets His Own Branch Line, Thomas and Toby, Thomas and the Castle, and Thomas and Magic Railroad. I have the book, yeah. It's just I decided to put the CD disc in here. Next, this caseless copy of Thomas Songs from Roundhouse Rhythms, original copy. Here we have original copy of Thomas Songs from Roundhouse Rhythms. Original copy of Thomas's Train Yard Tracks. Thomas and the Magic Railroad soundtrack. Last but not least, All-Star Tracks. Alright, next up we're going to show off my Wooden Train bonus pack releases. So, this is my only VHS Wooden Train bonus pack release. This is Best of Percy with a Wooden Railway Percy, which of course makes a lot of sense. Now, all the remaining titles are all going to be DVDs. So, next up we have Best of James with a Wooden Railway Birdie. Best of Percy with Percy, makes sense. Thomas the Snowy Surprise with Jack Frost Percy, which of course makes a lot of sense because that episode is on this release. Thomas the Snowy Surprise with Mavis. Percy's Ghostly Trick with Thomas. James Goes Buzz Buzz with Terrence the Tractor. Ultimate Christmas with a Wooden Railway Holiday Caboose. Ultimate Christmas with a hand car. Yeah, that's what it's called. Hand car. Last but not least, Trackside Tunes with Wooden Railway Thomas. Alright, next up, I'm going to show y'all my Thomas and Friends Blu-rays. So, starting up, we have Thomas and the Magic Railroad. United States copy of Misty Island Rescue. Australian copy of Misty Island Rescue. Now, all the United States and Canadian Thomas Blu-rays are all Region A. And all of the Australian and UK and Germany Thomas Blu-rays are Region B. Just to let you all know. Anyways, Australian copy of Misty Island Rescue. US copy of David Diesel's. Canadian copy of David Diesel's. And unfortunately, I don't have the UK Blu-ray copy of David Diesel's, which I really, really want to get. Blue Mountain Mystery. King of the Railway. Tale of the Brave. Sodor's Legend of the Lost Treasure with a slipcover. The Great Race with slipcover. Last but not least, Germany copy of Big World, Big Adventures, the movie. And yes, this does have English dub. And if you do the English dub, it plays the US dub. Next, I'm going to show y'all my Thomas imports that are inside this My Little Pony comic box. Now, I did used to collect comic books, but then I sold them one day, sold all my comics one day because I didn't feel like I need them anymore and stuff like that. So I filled this box with Thomas and Friends imports. So, let's begin. Starting up, we have this I'm going to show later. So first up, we have Hero of the Rails. This is, I want to say this is a Latin American Thomas release or something like that. Yeah, I remember getting this at a Game Exchange. And this is Region 1 and Region 4. So this will play on Region 1 DVD players here in the US. And it plays the English dub, and the English dub, they use the US dub. Here we have Truckloads of Fun. This is a 2007 reprint. Here we have Thomas and the Magic Railroad, original DVD print. Treat size Thomas DVDs, so I have Thomas and Birdie, Thomas, Percy, and Nicole. And now moving on to other releases. So this is a 2008 re-release of It's Great to Be an Engine. Import from UK. And the treat size DVDs are imports from UK. And these two are imports from UK. PP Parade, 3 Cheers for Thomas. This is basically a UK copy of Thomas Soda Celebration. Yeah, this is a reprint from 2008. 2008 reprint of Little Engines Big Days Out. And I believe this is a UK copy of Tales from the Tracks. Yeah. Sorry, I had to think about it for a sec. Thomas Trust Your Friends. Import from UK. This is a reprint from 2008. I really wish they would have all 13 episodes, but it just has 11 episodes. 11 fantastic adventures, and that's it. Heave Ho. Yeah, also import from UK. Yeah, most of these are going to be imports from UK. UK import of Splish Splash Splosh. Here's the Australian 3 DVD set with Twin Trouble, Engines to the Rescue, and All Aboard with the Steam Team. Here we have a Japanese Thomas DVD filled with like videos from Japanese Day Out with Thomas and Thomas Land Japan, stuff like that, and also shows like promos of like Thomas DVDs and stuff like that. Now moving on to my German Thomas DVDs. So I have Friends Help Friends, DVD number 1. DVD number 2, Heroes on Rails. And I have 2 copies of It's Great to Be a Locomotive, DVD number 3. So here's the standard DVD copy. And this one, of course, is a caseless copy that I got back in like December of 2018 at a Goodwill store. And Germany copy of Engines to the Rescue. Now, I believe the Germany DVDs, those are probably, I think they're Region 2, I want to say. And same thing with, like, the Japanese DVDs, those are also Region 2. And all the Australian Thomas DVDs, they're all Region 4. Yep. Just like it says on the back, Region 4. And I'm pretty sure we all know this by now, but all the UK Thomas DVDs, I may have said this before, but all the UK Thomas DVDs are Region 2. Next up, I'm going to show y'all the complete season DVDs, or complete series DVDs. Well, I like to say season better than series, since, of course, I live in the United States. But, anywho, yeah. I'm going to show off all the Thomas complete season DVDs that I have so far. And those are all going to be imports from UK. So all the remaining titles in here are all going to be imports from UK. So I have number 2, 3, 4, my favorite season of all time, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Now, I don't have the UK copy of Complete Season 1. I'm thinking about buying that. After all, yeah. I'm thinking about buying it someday. I don't know when, but yeah. But I really want to get Seasons 13 through 20. Like, I want to get those, like, CGI Complete Season DVDs. Yeah. Anyways, here we have the movie pack. Comes with Calling All Engines, Great Discovery, and Hero of the Rails, just like with the US copy. Here we have the Great Discovery by itself with a really nice case. Next, Blue Mountain Mystery, King of the Railway, Tale of the Brave, The Adventure Begins, Great Race, Seasonal Scrapes, Bumper Collection, The Fogman and Other Stories, The Very Best of Thomas and Friends, Pulling Together, and this triple pack from 2008 comes with PP Party, Engines to the Rescue, and the Chocolate Crunch. Last thing from the import collection I have is the 75th Anniversary Collection, released back in 2020. Yeah, 2020, of course. Yeah, I remember that year. So this one's an import from Australia. Has a really nice artwork, and it comes with 3 movies and 1 episodic release. The only episodic release is Extraordinary Engines, and the 3 movies that it comes with Great Race, Journey Beyond Sodor, and Bwaba the Movie. Next, I'm going to show y'all some Hit Favorites DVDs, Hit Entertainment Favorites, that includes Thomas and Friends. As you can see on the top, I added both the old Hit Entertainment logo and the new Hit Entertainment logo. Yep, this is filled with like Hit Entertainment DVDs, but I'm just going to show y'all some Hit Favorites, some Hit Entertainment Favorites that includes Thomas and Friends, stuff like that. But first I'm going to show y'all all the 3 double features. Bob the Builder with Thomas and Friends. So I have Calling All Engines with Scoop's Favorite Adventures from Bob the Builder, Scratch Bait Engine with Bob's Favorite Adventures, and Songs from the Station with Yes We Can. Now we'll move on to, let's show off the 2 imports. And these are multi-packs. So here we have Children's Favorites triple pack. Comes with Magical, Fantastic, and Happy. This is from 2009. So Fantastic and Happy, those come with Thomas episodes, while Magical does not, unfortunately. Party Pack comes with Funshine and Party Time Collection. And we'll put these DVDs aside since none of these have a Thomas episode on there. Now we'll move on to the Hit Favorites that have Thomas episodes, the ones from like United States and stuff like that. Anyways, Winter Wonderland, Halloween Spooktacular, Snow Days, Here Comes Spring, Trick or Treat Tales, Frosty Friends, Landing a Helping Hand, Colors Are Fun, Being a Friend, Jolly Holiday, Animal Tales, Music Everywhere with a music CD set. In the case, it's like it was from a library. Yeah, here's the music CD, and here's of course the DVD. Sweet Dreams, Preschool Fun. Here's a double feature, School Days with Springtime Fun. Now the last 3 are, I have all the 3 volumes of Awesome Adventures. So here we have Volume 1, which is Rescue Friends. This one's a universal reprint. I don't have the Lionsgate reprint. Awesome Adventures Volume 2, Races, Chases, and Fun. And Awesome Adventures Volume 3, Thrills and Chills. This one's a Halloween one. This one's probably my favorite out of the 3 because 1, it's a Halloween one, and 2nd, it's filled with like classic stories and stuff like that. Pretty cool. Now, last Thomas DVD that I gotta show you guys, it's a Japanese classic combination. It's not a Hit Entertainment Children's Favorites compilation. This is basically filled with like a stuff for children. Like you have Thomas and Friends, you have Paw Patrol, you have Hello Kitty. On the back it tells you like what content it has and stuff like that. I got this because of it has an episode from Thomas and Friends and Paw Patrol, and of course it's got Hello Kitty. Can't go wrong with Hello Kitty. And a Thomas episode, in case if all of you are curious, the episode that is on this DVD release, it is Creaky Cranky. And here's what the disc looks like. Pretty awesome. And now we'll jump into my video games. So I'm going to show off my PC games. So here we have The Great Festival Adventure. Thomas Saves the Day. I'm just going in no particular order. Special Delivery. This is a reprint. Pretty nice. Comes with a really nice slipcover. And here we have Trouble on the Tracks. I remember playing this game. Pretty fun. And now the ones that I'm missing Building the New Line, Railway Adventures, and I'm missing that Japanese Thomas excuse me, PC game called Thomas's Magical Adventures. I believe that's what it's called. Yeah. Now we're gonna jump to like my handheld games and console games, stuff like that. So here we have Calling All Engines Leapster. I'm going in no particular order. Here we have DVD Bingo. This is basically like a DVD/video game. Well, it's a DVD video game, if you'll know what I mean. Well, this counts as a video game, just like on the Thomas Wikipedia says. Next, I'm going to show y'all my, I'm going to show y'all this plug-and-play Thomas game. This is Right on Time. The gameplay, of course, is similar to the Sega Genesis game. Yeah, this game's really fun. If you haven't played it, go check this game out. Pretty sure you can find this on eBay. Yeah, some of these games I've had for a while, and then some of these games I had for a while, but I've never showed on YouTube before. Like some of these PC games I've had like recently, like these I've had for a few years, and then this I got like a couple months ago. Leapster game, yeah, I've got this a few years ago. Same thing with DVD Bingo. This game I got like a couple months ago. The Right on Time plug and play from 2006. And now we'll jump into the Nintendo Thomas games. So, here we have this Game Boy Color called The Friends of Sodor. Here we have Kankasha Thomas DS1. That's what I'm calling it. Since I don't read or speak Japanese. I know some words in Japanese. Anywho, Kankasha Thomas DS2. Hero of the Rails. This one's an import from Australia. Yeah, this Hero of the Rails on DS. And then Hero of the Rails on Wii. Import from UK. And Super Nintendo Thomas Tank Engine Friends Adventure Series. And now, here's this Sega Genesis game called Thomas Friends Adventure Series. This one's my favorite Thomas and Friends video game of all time. You get to play as like 5 engines. You get to explore the island of Sodor. You get to do mission mode, race mode. I've done a gameplay of this years ago. Yeah, this game's really fun. If you haven't played this, go check it out. Like, basically, get yourself a Sega Genesis, then find yourself a copy of Thomas and Friends. And, yeah, pretty fun game. And now we're going to jump into my PlayStation games. So, here we have this PlayStation 2 game called Thomas and Friends A Day at the Races. You'll need an iToy game to play this. This one's PAL region locked, so yeah, this won't work on US PlayStation 2 consoles. Same thing with like the Wii games, like those are PAL region locked. But a good thing is that the DS games, those are region free, so these will play on any DS models and 3DS models and 2DS models. Yeah. And same thing with Game Boy Color. They are region free as well. And I think all the PC games, I want to say all of them are region free, I believe. I think so. Maybe there are some or all PC computer games that are region free, I think. Not entirely sure. But yeah. Anyways, on to the PlayStation 1 games. And those are also like Those are like region locked, Japanese region locked, so they won't work on US consoles. So I have Kakashi Thomas Tanakamachi on PS1. This is filled with like mini games and stuff like that. Pretty fun. You can play with like this special controller, or you can use like a regular PlayStation 1 or 2 controller. And now I have this game. It's called Oshobori Kaki Kakashi Thomas Tanakamachi. I may have pronounced it wrong, or I don't know. It's called Oshobori Kaki Kakashi Thomas Tanakamachi. Yeah, this is basically like a, it's kind of like with the Wii U-Draw, stuff like that, where you can like do activities and stuff like that. Pretty cool. And I got this in a pretty big Thomas and Friends box. This was complete with like the game, and came with a the gamepad. Let's see, it came with the gamepad, came with the game, and it came with like 2 sheets that you can use for the game. And this, you can play this on PlayStation 1 consoles, and PlayStation 2 consoles, and of course I have a Japanese PS2 console. Alright, and then this one last thing I would like to show you guys. This is a Tell a Story storybook cartridge. This is Thomas and Friends. This is from Thomas and Friends, of course. This has 2 stories. Thomas Visits the Toy Shop, which is basically Thomas and Toy Workshop. And we have Thomas's Milkshake Mix, or Thomas's Milkshake Muddle, ages 3 and up. Yeah, right now I'm keeping it brand new sealed. I'm not sure if I should get this this little console thing or whatever. You can, like, it's the same people that created the Thomas and Friends Right on Time plug and play. Yeah. And of course there's other Tell a Story cartridges you can get, like Lion King, SpongeBob, Dora, Winnie the Pooh, Cinderella, and Power Rangers. Yeah, and a couple of others that are out there. Yep. So that's going to do it for me, everybody. This has been my Thomas and Friends Home Media Collection of 2022. So, if y'all enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel for more Thomas and Friends videos to come. And don't forget to like and comment, and hit the notification bell. So, I will see you all in the next video, everybody. Bye.